MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. Tonight, the opener. The next to bat for St. Louis, Darren James. And when you get a look at the splits, he's really owned right-handers thus far on the season. Has a look, now the pitch. Nope. And this is low, ball one. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
The 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that will be the first base hit of the ball game for the Cardinals.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So striding in, Jose Martinez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on D. And guys, we need to seriously focus on the defense behind the dish today. This guy brings gold to the party, the ability to block balls, keep everything in front of him, shut down a running game, and massage his pitcher through 9 innings.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Popped up. Suarez moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. No run. 2 gone in the inning now, and here's Adam Jones. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Hit in the air to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds, but they're up 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Darren James. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch ratio if he continues.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrés Zamora. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a double steal try here.
Hold it right there.
Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He is out. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel stab put an end to that thought. Settling in now, Alex Mejia, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Popped up. Whiters over to his right. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Reds lead it 1-0. Ready now for Cincinnati, James Whiters. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. James is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. In order. Digging in and looking for more, Darren James. He singled his last time up. First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll dive back in. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike 1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw to third, and the throw by Jones will not be in time. He's in there at third.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Andreas Zamora, and he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position. And he got him. So 2 outs now, and with 1 big out still to go, they may be able to get out of this mess with the lead intact. Ready for another shot now, Alex Mejia. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Right side.
On the bag,
Speared
on the bag.
on the dive to first. How about that? So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Darren James, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands and right, out of play. Quick check on that tying run at first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Crockett has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another 2-2 offering. And it's fouled away. Two out, nobody on. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. St. Louis, Missouri. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-2. Hard ground ball to third. Scooped up to second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
Welcome to the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri. MLB Network is live from Busch Stadium today. Carlos Martinez starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Carlos Martinez, one of the biggest arms in the game of baseball. Electric fastball, 95 to 99 miles an hour with movement up, down, in and out of the zone. Powerhouse slider, and I mean as good as any slider in baseball. His changeup has gotten better. If Carlos Martinez brings his A game, he has the chance to throw a no-hitter every time he takes the mound.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Darren James. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one.
Striding in once again, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Duvall moves over, and that retires the side. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Darren James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The 1-0. Here's a swing and a line drive, and he may have just tied the ball game. That's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Softly on the line to third. 1 away. Ready once again, Joey Rickard. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. Joey Rickard. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the game.
Digging in once again, Darren James. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Ready for another chance, Yadier Molina, and we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with one away.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's involved in two.
Back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
A one-run game this afternoon.
A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season.
Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. High in the air and deep to left center field. James going back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So he's into second with a double here to kick off the second inning. And as we take now at the plate, Darren James. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Come on, run it out, Matty, coming off a 500 homestand. You would have liked to have played better in front of your home crowd. I get that. But they have a chance to right the ship right here. Get on the winning side. Push forward.
So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now at the plate, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. The pitcher, Alex Reyes, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Working for the punch out and the offering. In there, now the throw. It's there. He's out trying to take third, and a poor gamble in hindsight there as the inning is over. Stick around because Jason... So stepping in, Darren James will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Darvish pauses. Here's the 1-0. And there's a base hit on the line. So he continues to hit the ball well, his second hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And with the year winding down, you can see he currently leads the NL in that department. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber moves over. Makes the play, 1 away. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Alex Reyes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Runner goes for second. Oh, and a beautiful diving catch there will end the inning as the side is retired. That's as good a play as you're going to see a second baseman make, and he does it to end the inning. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Coming to the plate now, Darren James. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Russell has it. One there. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. So it's... And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. James is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals.
MLB The Show has baseball for you on a Saturday night in St. Louis, Missouri. Here's Javier Baez, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, Javier.
Waka looks in. 0-2 pitch on its way. Here's a huge swing by Baez, and a ball sent to deep left field. And that is off the wall. And he will cruise into second base as he starts things out tonight with a double.
Well, looks like they were...
Here's Chris Bryant now. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Hit on the ground to third. Carpenter is there to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 44 on the year. And the Cardinals take a 2-1 lead.
This one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Digging in to try it again, Darren James. He hit a two-run jack in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
That's wide, 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Now the 2-0 home is in there for strike one.
2-1.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Hard on the ground towards short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here, his second hit tonight. And as you see there, he's currently pacing this Redbirds team in that category. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch outside. The throw is well behind the plate. That's an easy stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
James at second with 2 down. (2-0) now.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
The 2-0 on the way to first. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, James. 1 down. Digging in and looking for more, Darren James. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Looking to minimize the damage here. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Schwarber looks up. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. His second home run of the game as they open it up to 8-3.
Right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Bryant. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started, right?
Darren James will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And foul. 8 runs on 12 hits and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Popped him up. Bryant in foul ground, but this will land untouched.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate.
Find the ball. Swinging a soft liner. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 goes. Here's Addison Russell, and a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. James is under it, and the inning is over. It's in the inning.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
8-6 the final score tonight. Afternoon baseball now on a Mitchell Estrada will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Nice piece of hit.
Digging in, Anthony Rizzo, who comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
Anthony Rizzo.
Hit to 3rd. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. The next Cub up, Drew Smiley, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fly ball out to straightaway left. James is there, and that's the 3rd out. Cubs strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Darren James. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Here's the first pitch to him. And he just misses with a curveball. Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. James giving chase. 2 down. Striding in once again, Addison Russell. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. James has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 3. Ready for another chance. Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Down the line and fair. That's a hit.
Stand up right here. Stand up. Pick it up.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Here's the payoff pitch. Swinging a ball
Stand
hit
up,
on the
stand
ground.
Up, stand up.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. 1 man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Comes set with the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. 2 gone. Now a long throw home. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Ready with the 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. James is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
No runner. Cut it.
Digging in once again, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Looking to minimize the damage here. First pitch fastball off. 3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it does.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that is off the wall in right field. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. Safe at the plate as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Ready once again, Joey Rickard, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Tries to dump this one out to left, and that's in there, base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 6-1. So another run in. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Darren James. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Missed with a slider. One out, nobody on. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 46 now for him on the season, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Well, that was this lineup's 3rd homer of the game.
D-Rose, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
8-1 is the final score this afternoon. The Cardinals win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Mitchell Estrada gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Drew Smiley struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching. AT&T Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight, the 2nd of 3 to start the week. Johnny Cueto will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Johnny Cueto's an interesting guy, man. Has a funky delivery. We call it the shimmy or the shake. He turns his back kind of Louis Tion style, throws from a lot of different arm angles, but his stuff is good. 93 to 96 miles an hour, good changeup, and a good hard slider. The key with Johnny Cueto, keeping his pitch count down early on in the game.
Into the box now, Darren James, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V, what we might be looking at, D-Rose, a team that might have lost its focus a little bit. They're definitely going into the postseason, but I don't like the way they've been playing the last week to 10 days.
Yeah, they've definitely been playing poorly, Dan, without question, not executing. But I will say this. When you go to the...
Digging in, Darren James comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. Down in order, go. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. Count is full. Here's the pitch. This is in the air out to left field. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Leave a couple. The next to bat for St. Louis, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now.
Now batting, left fielder, Marwin Gonzalez.
The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. James will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Now batting, Austin Jackson. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Set to deal on 2-2. Oh, and Jackson connects here and sends this one high and deep out to left field. And as Giants fans here on television, it is out of here. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. 2-2, here it is. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. James facing back to the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
On the back, pick it up, pick it up.
Scooped up on the backhand. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. Score holds. It's 3-1. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Matthew Suzuki. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is hit the other way out toward left field. James has a read on it, and that retires the side.
Well, there's another save, but that's just not any other save. That's save number 50 for the reliever in his career, well on his way to it.
The morning fog yet to... Jeff Samardzija will be the man on the mound for the G-Men. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Jeff Samardzija, the pride and joy of Valparaiso High School, Valparaiso, Indiana. Also a pretty good wide receiver for the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. Big.
And he goes the other way with it, high and deep down the left field line. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice.
Leading off the inning, Darren James, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, what we might be looking at, Dero, is a team that might have lost its focus a little bit. They're definitely going into the postseason, but I don't like the way they've been playing the last week to 10 days. Yeah, they've definitely been playing poorly, Dan, without question, not executing. But I will say this. When you go to the postseason and you show back up, all your numbers from the regular season get washed away and everybody's at 0. So they can start fresh and stay hot.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how San Francisco lines up defensively. And let's focus our attention on third baseman Evan Longoria. Multiple Gold Glove winner. This guy has ice water in his veins. He never lets on. You can't tell if this guy's on fire or he's struggling. He's one of the most consistent defenders in our sport.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Colton Wong is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gonzalez waits on it. And that ends the inning. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Darren James. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
Come on, get here,
Drilled to
get here.
first. Belt has it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cards forced to settle for 1. We'll head now to... So here's the cleanup hitter, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A ball and no strikes.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the 2nd and 3rd time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. High and deep into right center. Back goes Jackson, still going back. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 47 thus far. And the Cardinals have cut the deficit to 2. It's now 4-2 now.
Well, in most parks, there's usually a spot down the line or somewhere else where you can get a cheapy home run. But he knocked this one out of the deepest part of the park. There's nothing cheap about that one.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. In head-to-head action against Tyler Lyons, he's gone just 2 for 13. This is hit the other way out toward left field. James is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Darren James. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
DeYoung stands at first with 1 out. Liner in there for a base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Striding in, Jose Martinez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready on 1 and 2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. To Crawford for 1. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
4-2. Friday night baseball from the Twin Cities. Target Field in downtown. Digging in now, Darren James. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. A pitch taken for a strike around the shoulders. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate.
Zach Granite the next to bat. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and hit in the air to left. James has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Darren James, and their runners at the corners now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Round it hard, round it hard.
1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan. But when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Granite waits on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Great work to do a job.
Here's Miguel Sano. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on.
Big swing by Sano, and a ball sent to deep left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano, and even 30 home. Digging in and looking for more, Darren James. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be troubled. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. So a ringing double here to kick off inning number 5. And as you see there, he's currently pacing this Redbirds team in that category. Ready for another shot now. Michael Tolbert. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Michael Tolbert.
Now the 0-1. Pitch is popped up. Sano is calling for it. 1 away. Digging in once again, Joey Rickard. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here it comes, 0-2. His put in play to the right side of the infield. Dozier charging in on it. Throw gets him, 2 down. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Bat explodes as this is popped up. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's an 8-1 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
James has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Ready once again, Brock Stassi. He was a double play victim last time around. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Mitch Garver. He went down on strikes last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
James is there, and he has it for the out. The next to bat for St. Louis, Darren James. 2 doubles for him to this point in the game. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Stopped on the slide by Dozier. It's in time. 1-2-3. Here's Brian Dozier now, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. James looking up, gone all the way into the upper
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you. And if you're looking for where this game was decided, that's pretty easy. It was the big fourth inning. That was the big turning point, and they made it stand up the rest of the way.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Zach Granite, the next to bat, comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Payoff pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out to left field. James is in pursuit. Makes the play, 1 away. A chance now from Target Field to take. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
0-1 the count. Comes set and the 0-1. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. It's in there, and the Cardinals look to have an extra base hit on their first hit of the game. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Yadier Molina, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. James leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And Molina swings and misses that time as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
This is back toward the mound. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Blaine Nesbitt. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. James moves over, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the stretch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the run is Granite, and that ends the inning. Down. And that brings in Taylor Featherston. 2 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Brian Dozier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. James on the move, and that's the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Blaine Nesbitt. He flew out in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch in the air now out to left field. James is after it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Twins wind up stepping into the box. Darren James. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Martinez stands at second with 2 gone. Hot shot on the ground is short. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man. In now, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Sent on the ground out to second. Dozier has it. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Striding in, Darren James. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch of the at-bat. Seared down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Dozier is up with it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now programming note to pass it. Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Twins win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year. Afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field. A right-hander from Illinois will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher. Only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. 2 runs on the board after that home run by Miguel Sano. Number 31 for him on the season. Digging in, Darren James. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Come on, hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by points.
Up next for Minnesota, Charlie Culberson. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. James on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Downtown Minneapolis skyscrapers. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Rich Kessler. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. A rough start to the home third. There's one away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field, and that's home run number 48 on the year. And it's given the Cardinals a 3-2 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
The next twin up, Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pulls this one in the air out to left. James waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Garver reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Played on the backhand. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. At the plate, Darren James. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. He's set, and the pitch. Right side, fair ball down the line.
Right here. Find the ball.
And that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
Here's Yonder Alonso, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Run it out,
this is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Here's Colton Wong now, 0 for 2 for him to this point. James on third with 2 out. Too high, ball 4, and they're at the corners now with 2 away. So stepping in, Yadier Molina. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Soft liner towards first. They'll flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. 2 runs. Digging in now, Charlie Culberson. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Charlie Culberson.
On the ground to the left side. Oh, look at Carpenter. There's 1 on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Darren James will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Changeup in for a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. And a neck-high fastball that time. Here now the 2-2. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th. Now to the plate, Darren James. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. Liner towards second. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So 3. Striding in to start the 9th, Blaine Nesbitt, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 0.
The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. James is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
8-3 is today's final. St. Louis rode an important 6th inning to victory. Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight. Leading off the inning, Darren James, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games. Hit high and deep out to left field, and that's off the left field wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. So the double puts him right into scoring position here to kick off the home second. And as you see there, he's currently pacing this Redbirds team in that category. The next to bat for St. Louis, Jose Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And they'll get the out here as he's run down between second and third. But he'll put this in his pocket. And digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
The 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jose Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. Number 18 for him on the campaign as they take the lead 4-3.
This game is definitely out of the norm from this guy. I mean, his ERA is in the 2s.
Ready for another chance? Darren James. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. And oh dear, that caught him full bore on the mound as it ricochets back toward the plate. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, and going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone.
Get here.
This guy's a real good high fastball hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it next to bat, Orlando Arcia. Kane, base runner at first with 1 out. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Do.
James is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. And the runner will score from second.
You've got to applaud the effort there from the left fielder. It just didn't work out as the ball squirts by him, resulting in a double. That's the danger of leaving your feet in the outfield.
Digging in once again, Darren James. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. Well hit to right, but foul. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Kane going back at the track, onto the grass hill, and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 1 shy of the magic number now. 49 home runs thus far as they open up an 8-5 lead.
Taking care of business so far in the first half of this 4-game set, winning both and making it look easy too. We'll see if they can continue this home dominance in the next 2.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. First opened in 2006. We're at beautiful Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Michael Waka, a right-hander from the state of Iowa, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Domingo Santana. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. 1 run. Into the box now, Darren James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
This is pulled into right. That's in there, base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Stepping up to the plate, Yadier Molina, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Challenge pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Santana. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
A really terrific play by the outfielder right there, snagging that one before it hits the ground and keeping the runner at third base.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. James stands at 6'4" tall, bats left, throws right. He was taken in the 26th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Yelich, and that's the 3rd out.
Leading off for Milwaukee, first baseman.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In the air now out to left field. James coasts under it, makes the play, 1 away. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. pulls this one in the air out to left. James giving chase. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Manny Pena. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. DeYoung onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Darren James. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard on the ground towards second. VR right there, and that's out number 1.
Third baseman number 2, Tommy LaStella.
That's lifted the other way out to left. DeYoung onto the grass, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Darren James, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch of the at-bat way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
1-1 to count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 4-4 game. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be some.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Striding in once again, Manny Pena. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
James is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Boy, sometimes they say, man, that's what you would call an efficient outing. 1 pitch and he gets the save. He doesn't get paid by the pitch, so he just figured he'd end it quickly and hit the showers. Good call.
And as we move into live action here, there's currently a runner at second base with nobody out. Ready once again, Ryan Braun, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hard hit ball to second. James fields it cleanly. Throw goes to third, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Now at the plate, Darren James. Watches fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. Sent on the ground out to second, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Christian Yelich. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. The third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And the run is in to score from second as they cut it to 1 at 4-3 now.
He's proven to be an awfully reliable reliever this season. He wraps this one up and collects his 20th save of the year so far.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Time to get the weekend started with Friday Night Baseball from Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Jack Flaherty will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits.
Bottom of the second here with no score. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort. 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. 0-1 the count to Molina. Pops this one up. And now Harrison will look this one in to retire the side. Ready now, Danny Morales. The 1-2. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it's gone.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are.
In now, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
He has some trouble with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning. So digging in now, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Now at the plate, Jose Martinez. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Just got a piece to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Josh Harrison stands in. Career against Blake Trinan. He's 2 for 4. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. James is in pursuit. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Colin Moran. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Lifted the other way to left center. And not the start they were hoping for, as the leadoff man is kept off base to start. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
And this is down for extra bases. And there's your winning run moving into scoring position. And he will make it into second base as the winning run is in scoring position now with only 1 away.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Stepping into the box, Jose Martinez. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So striding forward now, Yadier Molina. He's got a chance to win it here, but with a couple of bases open, they might think about working around him. Lifted in the air out to right. Ruiz is there. He makes the catch, and the winning run is left stranded.
Now batting, left fielder, Julian Cortez.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And they have taken the lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than...
Stepping in, Darren James. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. One there. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Chad Kuhl earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Afternoon baseball. Here's Starling Marte. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Pittsburgh, center fielder, Starling Marte.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. James has a beat on it. Makes the play, one away. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Coming to the plate now, Darren James. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Now the 3-0 offering. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 outs. Digging in now, Colton Wong, as we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Chopped weakly to the left. He's right there, and he'll just step on third, and the inning is over. 1 run here. Leading off the inning, Darren James, and they'll need him to get something going here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. James hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was taken in the 26th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So the inning's underway with the Cardinals getting their leadoff hitter on base. Now at the plate, Jose Martinez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. The 0-1. There he goes. Pitch misses low. The throw down is there, and he's out trying to take second. Ready once again, Darren James. He singled his last time up.
Darren James.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Lifted in the air to center. Marte is under it. And that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
James.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now. A one pitch on its way. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Here's Starling Marte. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Ready for another chance? Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, so a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now, as it's now an 8-5 ball game.
It's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did. It's been incredible to watch. What a season. Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
an early winter check-in.